sorry, Bert. That was awful.
Yes, it sure was. I've never seen anything quite like it.
I mean, Cynthia just fell apart.
I wonder what triggered it. We didn't even get to ask her one question.
Who knows what goes on inside of a disturbed mind, but she just went off like a volcano.
Those doctors certainly have their work cut out for them.
Do you think they can help her?
Well, I don't know anybody that'd want to answer that right now.
Well, if they can help her, believe me, it is going to be a long pull.
Can you imagine going through your whole life like that?
Don't say that, Joe. Joe, don't even think that.
Yes?
Ramsey is at the hospital, so I can talk freely now. Is everyone in place?
Not just yet.
Why not?
There's been a slight delay.
A delay at this time might be dangerous.
It couldn't be avoided. However, I have everything under control.
Well, if that's the case, why aren't things progressing?
Please be patient. I'm keeping the third member of the triad away from the boat until everything is ready.
I must impress on you, David, the importance of maintaining our schedule.
I'm as anxious about it as you are, sir.
We have worked too hard for too long, and we're too close to success to fail now.
I assure you, we will not fail. The delay was unavoidable.
What caused it?
Not what. Who? Luke Spencer.
Oh, 4 o'clock. How can it be 4 o'clock? 4 o'clock. Oh, 4 o'clock. What the hell is going on at 4 o'clock? Mr. Gray's waiting for you.
It appears the delay is over. I should have the sword within the hour. I'll keep you informed. I apologize for the blow to your head. It was much harder than necessary.
It's all right. It's pretty hard to bust my head.
Listen to me, Spencer. By nature, I'm not a violent man. So be reasonable. I prefer to deal in a civilized manner. You know what I want. Why don't you give it to me? I'll go to whatever means necessary to get it. So why don't we discuss this amicably?
It's your dime. Keep talking.
Spencer, don't play games. I'm deadly serious. I trust you fully understand the significance of my use of the adverb. Give me the sword. That's all you have to do. And you and your people will be liberated and the matter is done with.
What if I refuse to talk to you unless you untie these people?
The sword has no significance to you whatsoever. No importance. Certainly not enough to risk the lives of your friends.
That's what I mean. Why don't you just untie him and we'll talk?
Spencer, you're not in a position to refuse me anything.
Well, I don't know. It seems like I have all the bargaining chips. Untie them. You want to talk amicably? We'll do that as soon as they're set free.
All right. Untie their feet and remove their gags. Leave their hands tied. And tie Spencer. I warn you, don't try to get away, or my men will deal with you harshly. I've agreed on good faith.
Good faith. Oh, I really like your idea of good faith. You've got somebody attached to each one of us like the plague. And you've got real bullets to back up that good faith, I have no doubt.
Correct, Mr. Spencer. My bullets are very real, you can be sure, and I won't hesitate to use them.
Hey, Slick, come on, Slick! You'll get yourself killed, man.
I'm glad to see you're using good sense.
I don't know which is worse, being knocked out or tied up.
Knocked out.
Tied up.
Gagged.
Oh, my feet are still numb.
You know, David, I don't know why you had to tie up Laura. She's obviously under your hypnotic spell.
I have my reasons.
Yeah, I bet you do, just because you're... I think
Jackie,
like
back off.
Pain.
Back off. Just don't get the lad any more excited than he already is.
I'm not excited, merely determined.
From here on, it's strictly between you and me.
Precisely. It's wise of you to see that. It would be wiser of you if you would tell me where the sword is. I want to know now.
I'll tell you, I've been through a lot of rough experiences in my line of work, but watching that young girl freak out like that has got to be near the top of the list.
You're not going to get any argument from me.
I wonder if psychiatrists will ever really understand the human mind. How somebody can be rational one minute and completely irrational the next.
Bert.
Oh, Heather, I'm sorry. Certainly nothing personal.
It's all right. I didn't take it personally.
Yes. Oh, Gail.
Well, Bert, Joe, I can give you a first impression evaluation of Cynthia's condition, but mind you, this is not official. But at the present, I'd say that Cynthia is in a state of dementia.
Yeah, you mean like off the wall?
Yes, I'm afraid so. We're keeping her heavily sedated, and then we're going to have to move her to a psychiatric facility. I mean, we're just not equipped to deal with her here at General.
Any indication of what tipped her over the edge?
Well, but it's only speculation on my part. I mean, it could have been something as simple as just seeing a man. We all know that she suffers from that delusion of being raped.
Doctor, believe me, if I had any indication that I would have done this, I wouldn't have gone in there.
Oh, I know.
Obviously, I wouldn't have either.
No, I know. Don't blame yourselves. It's just
Can you be sure of that?
a possibility. Well, I can't be sure of anything, Heather, unless Cynthia were to wake up and recover enough to tell me.
Do you think that's possible?
Anything's possible, but I think it's highly unlikely at the present.
The tragedy is that she's such a young girl.
Gail, how long do you think she'll have to be hospitalized?
Gosh, from what Gail's saying, it sounds like it could be years.
Well, we're certainly looking at a prolonged period of intensive therapy, yes.
Well, how can they even treat her if they don't know what upset her so?
Well, that does make it very difficult to treat her, Heather.
Do you think it could have been that original confrontation between Cynthia and Dr. Katz here in the lobby?
Oh, no. I think her problem started long before that. You know mental illness, that manifests itself over prolonged periods. Of course, a sudden trauma can heighten the reaction, yes.
And, of course, her background indicated that there was a lot of distress.
I understand she was into therapy long before she met Dr. Katz.
Yes, that's very true. Anyway, well,
Oh,
here she comes.
shoot. What?
Cynthia. Cynthia? Can you hear me? I'm your friend, Cynthia. Get well soon. I'll be waiting for you.
Well, I guess I better inform Dr. Katz that we're moving her to another facility, Bert.
I'll go along with you, Gail. There are a couple of things I'd like to discuss with the doctor,
Okay.
all right?
Bert, I'll talk to you later.
Right.
Well, Heather, you look almost relieved.
Tell you the truth, Joe, I am.
I don't understand why you would be.
Think about it. When I saw them wheeling Cynthia out in that gurney, I can only think of how that could have been me. If it weren't for the grace of God and you. You saved me from a fate like that.
Oh, hello.
How you doing?
Good.
Dr. Katz, how you feeling this afternoon?
Better. I'm feeling much stronger, thank you.
Good.
That's good. Monica told me you were very fortunate. You know, that bullet just missed your vital organs.
Yeah, so I understand. Listen, I'm very grateful.
I don't blame you.
You were really very lucky, Si.
Yeah, I would have been luckier if it hadn't happened at all, right?
Well, yes.
Uh-huh. Well, now, why do I have the distinct impression that this is more than just a social call?
You're entirely right, it is. Well, we have some news about Cynthia.
Oh. It isn't good, is it?
No, it isn't. I'm afraid the trauma was just too much for her, Si. The diagnosis is dementia precox.
Oh, she really flipped out.
I was afraid that was going to happen.
We're arranging to have her sent to a upstate facility.
Poor kid. She was on the brink for such a long time. If only there was some way that it could have been avoided. Well, I think I must accept some of the responsibility for failing Cynthia.
Si, for heaven's sakes, you did everything you could.
Doctor, you can't accept responsibility for that girl shooting you.
No. I said I was willing to accept some of the responsibility, certainly not all of it. In a way, everyone who's been in touch with Cynthia lately is culpable.
I suppose I see your point, I guess. There is a certain culpability that we all share, but... Listen, I have to go to a meeting, but I want to talk to you about this later, okay?
Of course.
Take care.
Sure.
I'll see you later, Gail. Hey, Doctor, I'm a little puzzled about my next move. When they wheeled Cynthia out of here, it kind of brought my investigation to a standstill.
Oh, yeah. I can see that, sure. Without having heard a question, there really isn't much left to investigate, is there?
Just a few loose ends to tie up, like where did she get the gun? Did anybody visit her at the Croydon? Now, then again, maybe she'll recover and we can pick up the investigation at that point.
Captain, I was serious about refusing to press charges.
Doctor, that girl shot you.
Nobody knows that better than me.
Oh.
The point is, if Cynthia is released, her mind will be, well, extremely fragile. Questioning her again could easily cause a regression. Now, you don't want that to happen, do you?
Of course not.
I think everyone would be best served if the whole matter was dropped.
Doctor, I'll have to think about that.
Cynthia doesn't need this hanging over her head. Frankly, it's almost too much for mine. I mean, I am drained. Emotionally drained.
Ah, come on. A couple of weeks of recuperation, you'll be right back up on your feet.
No, I don't think so. I've decided to stop practicing for a while.
What? Well, what about your position here at General?
I'm planning to resign.
What?
Doctor, your pills.
Oh, thank you.
I'll get you some water.
Thank you. Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Thank you, Amy.
Dr. Katz.
Oh, wonderful.
This decision of yours to resign is rather sudden, isn't it?
Yeah, sure, it's sudden. Getting shot was sudden. Let's face it, I've been working very hard for a very long time. I really think I could use the time to reevaluate some personal priorities.
Personal priorities. I wish I had the time for them. Every time I start getting into one, is a shooting or a killing, and I just push it aside.
Well, then it wasn't a priority.
Touché, Doctor. Good advice. I'll try to recognize a priority the next time I meet one. I'll be back to see you later.
Okay.
Bye, Amy.
Oh, bye, Captain.
Amy, would you do me a favor?
Of course.
You see, after you, I really think that Dr. Hardy should be the next one to know about my plans to resign. So, when you finish with your rounds, would you mind telling him that I'd like to see him? Hmm?
Dr. Katz, are you inferring that I was eavesdropping?
Weren't you?
Yeah.
Well, good for you, Amy. 6 months ago, you would have denied the whole thing. No, but I do want to talk to Stephen. Quite a few things I have to talk to him about.
Talk, talk, talk. That's all you've been doing, Spencer. Bottom line, where is it?
You know, I think that you may have hit me a little too hard on the head. It may have split my skull because I'm trying to remember where I put the sword, and I can't seem to remember. Robert, do you remember where I stashed that sword?
Can't say as I do, pal. What about you, Jackie?
No, I don't. How about you two?
I'm drawing a complete blank.
Games, you don't believe me, do you?
I never saw him. Saw it.
Did he hurt you, Jackie? I'm so sorry. Or should I say, Luke is sorry. You see, he had me force Byron to do it.
Wait, what the hell did you do to her, anyway?
Simply practicing the art of persuasion as practiced in my country. Would you like to see it again?
Leave my sister alone.
Laura, look at me.
I'm sick and tired of this.
Take your hands off Spencer. Tell your people to cooperate or I won't be responsible for the consequences.
Everybody take 10.
Yeah, just chill out here, people. Come on.
Let's see how brave you can be at keeping Spencer's secret now.
Look!
No!
Tell him what he wants to know.
All right. All right. I'll tell you where the sword is.
I'm waiting, Mr. Spencer.
It's in the cargo hold.
Where in the cargo hold?
There's a false wall. It's where we keep our liquor. I asked you before what's so damn important about this thing that you would cause pain like that and destroy so many lives.
The sword and the helmet are the ultimate symbols of power in Malkuth. Whoever has them is the recognized leader of the people.
You mean if just having these things is going to make you leader?
It is my right. I am the second son of the king of Malkuth. I was banished at an early age because I was recognized by a 2,000-year-old cult as the true successor to Emperor Alexander.
There's the false wall. That's where Spencer said the sword is.
I don't understand what could be taking so long if the sword is in the hold, as you said, Spencer.
Well, it's a big hold. You can have a whole lot of fun down there.
That's right. We lived in it for a whole summer, didn't we, Robert?
Oh, listen, we're always finding interesting cracks and crannies to shove things in.
No, it's beyond me how you two can joke at a time like this.
Oh, no, this is the perfect time to keep your humor, Tiff.
Yes, he's so right, darling.
If my men don't return with the sword soon, you won't find the circumstances so amusing.
I understand that Dr. Katz is feeling much better.
Oh, yes, he's made a remarkable recovery.
No complications due to the gunshot wound?
No, not at all. He's going to be just fine.
Joe, can I talk to you for a minute?
Sure.
Alone, if you don't mind, Heather.
Sorry.
So, Bert, what can I do for you? Joe, this case baffles me. Dr. Katz has been shot, and yet he acts as if he's the guilty party. It doesn't make sense.
I'm afraid you're going to be a little more specific.
All right, I'll try. I've been around a long time, and I can usually tell when something isn't kosher. Now, if Cynthia did shoot Dr. Katz, why is he protecting her?
It's his patient. He's sympathetic towards her.
Joe, she tried to murder him. The man should be upset, angry. He was almost killed. But instead, he's sympathetic.
Okay,
Another thing. Did you know that Dr. Katz wants to resign?
No, I didn't hear
Why
that.
is the man resigning? He's done nothing wrong. He's the victim.
Well, he's been through a lot. He probably wants a little time off, you know, recuperate.
He's hiding something. And I am not going to get off his back until I find out what it is.
You've got the guilty party. Okay, she may be around the bend, but you've got her.
That's true, but I think there's more to this case, Joe.
But Bert, you're the guy that's always telling me that I've got to have proof, right? And I got to be honest with you, man. I don't think you got it. It doesn't sound like it to me.
No, you're right. But I know the look in a man's face when he is covering up for someone else.
Okay. Do you want me to talk to the man?
No. I don't think he's ready to talk yet.
Then what do we do? Just hang around and wait till he's ready?
I don't know, Joe. I don't know. But I'll tell you one thing. If he doesn't press charges, I am not dropping this case. There has been an attempted homicide, and I want answers from everybody.
And what if Cynthia doesn't come out of her trauma?
I have to look for other leads. Maybe someone else is.
Hi.
Joe, someone we...
You know, I know you never really liked Dr. Katz very much, but it still must be very upsetting having your shrink get shot.
It's terrible.
Yeah, I mean, I never had a shrink, but I understand the continuity established between a doctor and patient is, well, you know, very important.
That's true.
Well, then I hope that your progress isn't terribly interrupted.
My progress interrupted? What do you mean?
Dr. Katz is resigning.
What?
Yes, I heard him telling Captain Ramsey, and he's not even going to press charges against Cynthia Elliott.
Are you sure about that?
I'm positive. He confided in me even before he told Dr. Hardy. In fact, I'm supposed to give him a call right now and ask him to go see him.
Amy, don't you think it's time you got back to work?
I have to call Dr. Hardy for Dr. Katz first.
Amy, thanks a lot. I really appreciate you telling me that. I mean, after all, like you say, it's important that a patient's therapy shouldn't be interrupted, so thanks a lot.
I'm happy to help.
Orderly to the 7th floor with a wheelchair stacked. Orderly to the 7th floor with a wheelchair stacked.
Got feathers hanging out of your mouth. What canary bit the dust?
Well, I won, Scotty.
You won what?
What do you think?
Well, my plan worked just like I told you it would.
That makes me very happy.
Good. I'm glad. Why don't we go to the cafeteria and you can tell me about it?
Oh, I'd like to, but I gotta go. Scotty, that hurts.
If you won, it's because of me. And I've got a fat lip here to prove it.
I know everything you've done for me.
Good. I'm glad you do. So don't ever turn down a request of mine. Even if it's to go to the cafeteria.
Okay, I'll go.
I thought you would.
The sword's definitely not here. You better tell Mr. Gray. Once I possess the sword and helmet, I can take over the kingdom of Malkuth in a bloodless coup.
That surprises me. Figured you'd prefer slaughtering everyone on the way.
You don't understand me at all, do you? Violence is a tool to be used when necessary. This has been the first opportunity I've had to obtain the sword and helmet since I was banished. It would all have been done entirely without violence if mistakes had not been made. And especially if you people had not gotten involved. But once I have the sword, it will all work out.
You still have to get out of the country.
It's been taken care of. Demagus exerts a great deal of international power. He's paved the way.
We searched. The sword was not there.
No kidding. I could have told you, bird brains, you're going to find anything in the hold. The cargo hold is a great idea, Luke.
There's a time in this world to shut up, and this is it.
Hey, I just want to tell you one thing. Luke ain't going to give in to that big, overgrown creep.
This man is annoying me. If he admires the cargo hold so much, take him there.
All right, take it easy, you.
Just relax. Look, you'll be all right. Go with it.
I'm losing my patience, Spencer. I thought I told you I was serious, deadly serious. Laura?
Yes.
I want you to go up on deck, slip in the water, and don't try and swim. Do you understand?
I understand.
Go.
No! Luke, you've got to stop her!